Hey everyone, it's me, Nita, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be working on some orders with you guys. I have a feeling maybe the next couple videos are just going to be work with me's because I just want to get caught up on all of my orders because I need to get them cleared out so I can focus on still launching the rest of my bell-bottom outfits. I still have a bunch of bell-bottom outfits that I need to complete. So today and tomorrow, I'm just going to be working on trying to clear all my Etsy orders so I can get them all out in the mail on Monday and not have any orders to work on for Monday, so I can use that day to try and get some more new listings up. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys everything that I'm gonna be working on today. And Cindy Moncada, she also tagged me in a like 40 questions questionnaire kind of thing. So I'm gonna be answering some questions for you guys, and I also have something else I want to show you guys too that is pretty cool. So these are all the orders that I have to work on. I'm going to go through them with you guys, but I want to give a huge shout out to So Cute Boutique Store. She sent me a bunch of goodies. So let me show you what she sent me. She sent me these adorable personalized keychains, a hand sanitizer one and a chapstick one. These are so stinking cute. I love them. Thank you for sending these out to me. I love them. I'm actually going to be doing a whole video series on how to make money with just flatbed single needle machines, and I want to focus on, for like the beginning of my series, I want to focus on machines that only use a 4x4 hoop. So she gave me a great idea because like how adorable are these? But she gave me a great idea. I want to show you guys like different ways you guys can make money using a 4x4 hoop, and keychains is one way. So I know a lot of you want to make like shirts and stuff using an embroidery machine, but maybe you're only able to start with a 4x4 machine. But I want to show you guys like all the different ways you guys can make money with a 4x4 hoop. So stay tuned for something similar to this. But again, big thank you. She also sent me out a shirt with my logo on it. So she, I believe, is going to be selling sublimation prints. I'm going to leave like all her contact information, her Etsy store if she has it open yet. But I believe she's going to be selling sublimation prints. I could be wrong. Sorry if you're watching and I'm totally wrong. But she sent this whole package out to me probably like 2 months ago. And I just have been so busy that I haven't had time to make these yet. But I'm super excited to make them. I got a few shirts to test out for sublimation. Simply Sally. And don't mind my son's toys everywhere. But Simply Sally just posted a really good video on how to bleach shirts. So I'm going to be testing out her process on some tees. And I'm going to be using So Cute Boutique Stores sublimation prints. So she sent me out my logo, which I'm excited to do. She did this one that's blessed with boys. I have Mom Life. One for my husband that says Dad Life. And then 2 kid ones that say Kid Life. So I got 4 shirts. I'm going to do those 4 shirts with the Mom Life, Dad Life, and the 2 Kid Lives. And then I need to go get 2 more shirts. I'm not sure if I'm going to order online or if I'm going to use the Cricut brand. I believe she used the Cricut brand for my shirt. And I'm really impressed with like how thick it is. Like, I almost think like this shirt would probably be good for embroidery because of how thick it is. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I want to test these out and see if these would be a good option for embroidery. But I do believe the Cricut brand t-shirts for sublimation are expensive. So I'm going to have to check that out. But yeah, so stay tuned for a video of me trying out sublimation for the first time. I'm going to bleach these shirts, but I don't know if I'll show you guys the process of that. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm so excited to test this out because I want to get into sublimation, but I don't know if I'm ready to invest any money into a printer. So if I were to do like anything to do with sublimation, I would just buy prints like these. So hopefully I know how to do this and I do it correctly and they come out good, because if so, I really want to add sublimation to my Etsy shop. So I already showed you in my last video this humongous pile of t-shirts. Well, it's humongous to me. So Cindy Moncada, she did a video on unboxing some items she purchased from my Etsy shops, and because of that, I'm assuming a lot of you guys went and purchased shirts for me. So again, thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Like, you don't even know. But I'm gonna be working on these today because I want to get these out on Monday. So I'm gonna be working on these probably today and tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure I've showed you guys multiple times my like little rainbow shirt, the big sister and little sister shirt. That shirt, or the t-shirt set, goes in like waves. I'll sell like a bunch at a time, and then I'll go months without getting any sales on the shirts. But this last week I actually got 3 orders for those, which is mind-blowing to me. I love it, I appreciate it, keep the orders coming, but I just find it so weird that I'll get like a ton of orders of like one item, and then next week I won't get any orders, or next month, or for a whole month I won't get any orders of that item. But I have that big sister and little sister set that I have to do. I also have another little peanut onesie that I have to do. Again, like, I had this on my Etsy shop for well over a year now, and I'm just now getting sales for it. I've gotten 2 or maybe 3 this week, I can't remember, but I got 3 orders of this. That's why, like, don't take anything off your Etsy if you haven't sold it, because out of nowhere you'll start getting orders for it. Like, seriously, like, don't take a listing down just because it hasn't sold yet. So definitely keep listings up, and eventually you'll get sales on them, like I did with this peanut outfit that I had on my Etsy for well over a year. And then these are all donut related. So I have one shirt and pants complete outfit. I have one of those. I have 2 that are just the pants only, and then I have 2 just shirts by themselves. So I have 2 donut shirts, 2 donut pants, and 1 outfit. It's insane to me. I love it and I appreciate it. Like, it's crazy, but I'm almost completely out of my personal stock of the donut bullet fabric. So I did a huge order for it. I actually ordered double the amount I did this time. I ordered over 100 yards of the donut material, so I'll have enough for my own orders, and then I'm going to be relisting it on my Etsy for you guys, because I know a few of you guys have been asking for that donut sprinkle fabric, and I'm all out. I'm hoping that I should have enough to make these 3 pants that I have to do, but I'm kind of worried after I make these 3 pants I won't have any left. So let's hope and pray, because the fabric takes like at least a month to come in. So let's hope and pray I can make it till then. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just start with just my vinyl t-shirt orders. I don't think I'm in the mood to embroider. I don't know if you guys ever like not get in the mood to embroider, but I've actually been having fun just doing vinyl t-shirts. I don't know, I'm weird, I don't know, but that's what I want to work on today. So I'm just gonna work on these t-shirt orders, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do the embroidery ones. I have Cricut Design Space open. I'm gonna go ahead and go through my shirts that I already have like the design uploaded and edited on Cricut Design Space. Some of these shirts I don't have the SVG design uploaded onto Cricut Design Space, so I'll show you guys that on how I get a file and upload it to Cricut Design Space, because I know a couple of you guys have been asking on how to do that. So I actually did a big order from Jiffy Shirts because I actually have 2 orders that don't have the shirts that I need in stock. So those are coming in the mail. Those should be here any day, hopefully. Jiffy Shirts is really good about getting orders out to you quickly. I know a few of you guys commented down below and even sent me some messages, so thank you. But you guys have sent me some messages of other companies that I should try out to get cheaper shirts. Okay, so this is the stack that I have all the designs currently uploaded to Etsy. This stack is the one where I need to load all the SVG designs up to Cricut Design Space. So let's go ahead and let's get started on these. So I have all my designs saved to Cricut Design Space. So my first two shirts that I want to work on, they both have The Dream is Free, The Hustle is sold separately. So I already have it up and ready. So all I need to do is just make it. And then because I'm working with HTV, you always want to make sure to mirror the image. Something that helps me remember is HTV, you have to mirror it, and then adhesive vinyl, stuff that you would not stick to clothing, you would do just regular, you wouldn't mirror it. But anything that you're putting on clothes, you want to mirror it. And then what's nice about Cricut Design Space, it has like different settings for your vinyl or whatever you're cutting. So I'm just using everyday iron-on vinyl, so I'm gonna click on that. I actually need to go buy a new blade. I've had this machine for over a year and I haven't switched out the blade yet. So that's something I need to do today. My boys are currently at my mom's, so when I pick them up from my mom's, I'm probably gonna run into Michael's or Joann's and just grab a blade. But I'm gonna go ahead and press more for pressure just because my blade is very dull right now. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just get my mat loaded. So basically what I did is I pulled all the shirts that have the same design. I'm gonna do all those shirts at once and then I'll move on to the next design. So a lot of you too ask what type of vinyl that I use for my t-shirts. I use Sizer Easy Weed for my t-shirts. I get my vinyl from mycraftsource.com. So I also like to get the big rolls too. This is more cost effective, especially if you're doing a bunch of vinyl t-shirts. But I got a lot of the black and then in the white too, because these are my two primary colors that I use for all my shirts for my Nita and Thread Tees Etsy shop. Now all the shirts that I do that have a bunch of different colors of vinyl, I just usually buy like a 12 by 24 roll from mycraftsource.com. I don't buy vinyl from Michael's or from Joann's, only if I'm like in a crunch and I need it like right away. But I try and steer away from purchasing from there because it's so incredibly expensive purchasing from Michael's. Even if you have a discount, it's cheaper to still go through my craft source. So while this is cutting, I'm gonna go ahead now and take my shirts, and I like to fold them in half and I like to heat press them for probably about like 5 seconds. Anytime you use vinyl on t-shirts, the t-shirts have moisture in them, so you want to make sure and get all that moisture out of the shirt. So I like to always heat press the shirt before I put any vinyl onto it. And when I fold it in half, it leaves a little crease, and that makes it to where I can line up my vinyl and make sure that it's even and not crooked. Same design going again on this machine. I did adjust the size of the image because one of the shirts is a large and the other one's an extra small, so I just adjusted it by like a ½ inch. I like to weed out my vinyl on my heat press mat. It kind of just makes peeling the vinyl off like super smooth and super easy. I'm gonna do that now while this is cutting. Something else that I recommend using when working with HTV and shirts, make sure you get a bunch of lint rollers, because you don't want any lint or any fuzzies or anything like that on the shirts when you are heat pressing the vinyl on. Now I like to fold my design in half, so that will help me line it up on the shirt. Okay, now for the placement of like the design, it really honestly depends on the design you're putting on the shirt. Since this design is going to be taking up a good amount of the shirt, I like to do just 3 finger spaces away from the collar. Now, if I was doing a design that just had like the hustle, you'd obviously want to go a little bit lower down, maybe like 5 inches, probably to like I would say right here to put like the design in the middle, so it'd be like on the chest. So again, it really just depends on the type of design. But for the most part, I always try for adult shirts to do 3 finger spaces. For kids shirts, I do 2 to 1 finger. And then for like onesies, I kind of get closer to the collar, not like too close, but I just do like a finger's width away from the collar. So, and then again, that depends on the design too. So just wanted to let you guys know, because I know a couple of you guys have asked. I don't have like a method on how I do it. I just basically just go off of how I think the design, like how good it looks on the shirt at that size. So it just depends on the design. Now, because this is just 1 layer of vinyl, I'm only gonna heat press it for 15 seconds and then peel off that clear sleeve and heat press it for another 5 seconds. If I'm doing multiple colors or if I'm layering vinyl, I only heat press it just to get it to stick to the t-shirt. So maybe for like 2 to 3 seconds, and then I'll put another layer or another color down and then heat press that layer for another 2 to 3 seconds. I don't do it for the full time. Okay, so that shirt's done. So when I'm packaging up, I'll then go over it again with another lint roll. So here's one order that is done. And I'll just fold it up and set it aside. And now I'm gonna go ahead and beat out this design. Before I do that, I'm gonna get another design started on my Cricut. Okay guys, so let's go ahead, while I'm loading up my next mat, let's go ahead and start some of these questions. I'm gonna be answering 40 questions. Cindy Moncada tagged me in a little questionnaire kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few questions for you guys. Okay, so the first question is blue cheese or ranch? Ranch all the way. I cannot eat blue cheese because I don't like blue cheese crumbles. Like, they have to be really mixed into whatever dish I'm eating for me to be able to even eat it. But I hate blue cheese, so ranch, hands down. Coke or Pepsi? So I guess technically I'm Pepsi because I love, and I mean love, Mountain Dew, especially Mountain Dew Zero. It's actually really, really good. So I guess I'll go with Pepsi because I like their brand better, I guess. Are you in a relationship? Yes, I am in a relationship. I am married to Mr. Fajita, or Ready Hustle. I have his channel linked down below. Go follow him for me. But I am married to Eric. We have been together for over 10 years. Is it 11 years? 11 or 10 years. I'm not sure the exact year, but we've been married for since 2017. So how many years is that for? He took forever to propose, but he did a really good job doing it. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka. I would say tequila, but I'm not a big drinker. Just alcohol does not settle well with me, I guess. It's just, I don't like drinking too much. It's not my thing. Hot dog or a cheeseburger. Now, it depends where I'm getting the hot dog or the cheeseburger. But I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna say a cheeseburger. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with hot dog, and I'm gonna specifically go with the Costco hot dogs. I don't know what it is about their hot dogs, but they're so good. What is my favorite food? So my favorite food is shrimp boil. I'm a big, humongous fan of the boiling crab. I just love Cajun food. I love seafood, so I'm gonna go with boiling crab or shrimp boil. What do I drink in the morning? Honestly, lately, the first thing I've been drinking in the morning is an energy drink, which is so not healthy for you. So I'm gonna try and kick that. But usually I'll have an energy drink, or I try my very best to drink water first thing in the morning. Can I do 100 push-ups? Not anymore. This is actually probably the worst shape I've been in my entire life. I love working out and staying in shape. It's a good stress reliever for me. I haven't really focused on taking care of myself in that aspect. So no, I could probably do about like 2 push-ups right now. Favorite season. Now, honestly, I love every season. It's hard for me just to like pick one, but I would probably say spring, because the weather starts to get a little bit warmer. It doesn't get it can get really hot here where I live, but for the most part, just the weather in general is just super nice during the springtime. So I would probably say spring is my favorite, because summer here gets way, and I mean way too hot. We're talking triple digits, so I would say spring. My favorite hobby. Now, I have a lot of favorite hobbies. I can't just like pick one. I have a bunch. So I'll tell you a bunch. Obviously, sewing is one of my favorite hobbies. I love quilting, and once I get a better sewing machine, I'm gonna pick up quilting again. But I'm gonna say quilting, and then
non-craft hobby.
And then I'll give you an example of like a non-craft hobby. I actually really just love watching movies, or I love paintballing, which is surprising probably to you guys. I haven't gone since I've had the boys, so it's probably been about 2 years since I've gone, but I'm hoping I can get back into it, because paintballing is actually, it's a great workout for me. I'm always super sore and like super tired after going paintballing for like a day. So I'm gonna say paintballing is one of my other hobbies. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tattoos. And then once I'm, I guess, done having kids and I'm done breastfeeding, I'm going to hopefully get some more tattoos. I love tattoos. Okay, so I'll answer one more before I go weed out this. Get my Cricut started. But where was I? Do I wear glasses? No, but I'm actually thinking I need to go get my eyes checked, because things are getting a little harder to see. So I'm thinking I actually need to go get my eyes checked out. My brother, he wears glasses, so I wouldn't be surprised if I end up having to wear glasses too. So I definitely need to go get my eyes checked. Ooh, let's do one more. Number 13 is, do you have any phobias? Yes, I do. I actually have a bunch of phobias. I have a phobia of heights, like really bad, really bad. I've had it since I was a kid. I love roller coasters, but for whatever reason, if I'm not on a roller coaster and I'm up high somewhere, it just gives me really bad anxiety. I've actually had an anxiety attack before because of related to heights. So heights is definitely a phobia. I'm afraid of frogs, worms, and caterpillars. Anything creepy and crawly, I'm afraid of. Frogs and lizards, they just, I don't know, they just gross me out.
She wants to live in nature, people.
Yeah, I want to live in nature, but I want to stay away from frogs. My boys, though, they're at the age now where they think it's funny to go get a worm and try and like throw it on me. So my husband's getting a kick out of that. Me, not so much. But I'm gonna answer the next question in a few. I'm gonna finish weeding out this vinyl. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break. I still have a bunch of shirts to still make, but I did all the ones that I already had uploaded. And now I need to upload some more files to Cricut Design Space that I haven't uploaded yet to make all the rest of the shirt. But I'm gonna take a little break because that heat press gets so hot, and it is so hot today here in California. So I'm just gonna take a little break, cool down, and then I'll get back to making shirt. Number 14, do I have any nicknames? No, I don't have any nicknames. Oh, actually no, I take that back. My mom actually has a nickname for me. The nickname's Nigel. It's an inside joke, I guess, but my nickname is Nigel. My favorite candy, a Milky Way. I love Milky Ways. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, I do believe in ghosts because when I was really young, I felt like I seen a ghost. That's a really long story that I'll have to tell you guys another time, but yes, I do believe in ghosts. What is my biggest downfall? I guess my biggest downfall is I'm too nice sometimes. Sometimes I have a hard time telling people no. So I would say my downfall is just being too nice and telling people no, I guess. What age are you? I'm 32. I'll be 33 in October. I had to think about that for a second. French fries or onion rings? Hands down, French fries, especially French fries with ranch. Do I have any kids? Yes, I have 2 kids. I have Jackson, which he is 2, he'll be 3 in September, and Mason is 1 and he'll be 2 in October. Favorite color? My favorite color would be just like black, I guess. Can you sing? No, but I really love to sing. I don't sound very good, but I do love to sing. Can you whistle? Just barely. It's actually something really hard for me to do. My mom, she can actually whistle really loud, but for me, I could never figure it out. Where were you born? I was born here in Sacramento, California. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have a younger brother. He is 27, I want to say now. I have a younger brother, and then I have also a younger sister. She's my half sister, but she is in 6th grade. Can you cook? Yes, I think I can cook. I'm really good at cooking vegan food, but I haven't ate vegan in very long, probably like 2 years. But when I was vegan, I had to get very creative with meals, so I had to basically just get good at cooking, and I feel like I got pretty good at cooking. Am I religious? Yes and no. I'm a religious in a sense that I do believe there is a God and a higher power, but I'm not really a church goer, I guess I would say. But shower or bath? I love showers, and I like to take very hot showers. Like, I like to turn up the heat like to where it's like scorching, basically. Country or city? I am a country girl all the way, even though I'm afraid of bugs and frogs and lizards. I just love the country. My goal in life is to get a big piece of property and get a pet cow. It sounds crazy, but I really want a pet cow. Are you a good friend? I think I am a good friend. I do tend, though, if I have like bad anxiety, I tend to like kind of withdraw from people. So in a sense, I feel like I'm not the best of friend of always trying to be in contact. Have you ever broken any bones? No, knock on wood. I haven't broken any, and hopefully I keep it that way. How many TVs do I own? I own 3 TVs. We only really use the one in the kitchen though. The other 2 we rarely use. What's the worst pain you have ever felt? Besides going through labor, I guess I did no epidural with Mason, so I had him all natural, and it was painful, but actually I kind of feel like I handled the pain pretty well. Besides labor, I would probably say when I got my tattoo on my ribs, that was probably the most painful. Do I like camping? Yes, I do like camping, but I don't know if I would like camping with kids. I'd probably have to do camping without kids because the thought of taking my babies camping right now just sounds really stressful and not fun. So I would say yes, but not with kids. Or small kids, I should say. What's your biggest desire? My biggest desire is basically to be able to spend as much time as I can with my kids and my husband, And the only way I'm going to be able to have more time is to be able to have financial independence, which means working from home, having my own business, and just being successful and having multiple lines of income coming in, I guess. So obviously to have a good business, but my ultimate desire is to be able to have more time with my family. So, and the only way you can have more time with your family is to, again, be financially independent. Can you dance? Yes, I feel like I can dance. I don't know if other people think that, but I think I can dance. Microwaved or cooked food? I grew up on microwave food, but I definitely like a good cooked meal from home. So those are 39 questions, and the 40th question is I have to tag 6 people. So I actually wrote down who I want to tag for this 40 questions. So hold on one sec. And then the 39th question is I have to tag 6 people. You don't have to do it, but you can do it. I actually had a lot of fun doing this, so thank you, Cindy, for tagging me. So the 6 people that I am tagging to do the 40 questions in a YouTube video is so I tagged you guys for this questionnaire. So if you guys want to participate, it'll be super fun. I hope you guys do it because I'm looking forward to watching. But I'm gonna go ahead now and start working on these SVGs and getting them uploaded to Cricut Design Space. Okay guys, so it is like 2 days later. I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of these shirts. I have a bunch of designs I need to upload to Cricut Design Space, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on that now. I'm gonna show you guys how to get a design and upload it to Cricut Design Space. It's pretty easy, it's not too tricky, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys really fast. So I have a few files on my Google Drive. I had to transfer some files from my husband's computer to my computer so I can work on the designs. So I have one shirt that is for Boss Babe, so I'm gonna go ahead and just download it. And right down here, you'll see where the file was downloaded. I know all computers are different, but for my computer, once I download something, it will just download at the very bottom of the screen. My desktop is actually a really mess right now. I just cleaned it. But then I like to drag and drop the file onto my desktop, just like that. And then as you can see the file right there. So now I'm going to go back to Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to go up to the very top. Go up to the very top up here where it says new, and I'm going to press new. And then I need to upload that design that I just downloaded. So I'm going to go down here where it says upload. And then where it says upload image right here, I'm going to press that. And when you're uploading image to Cricut Design Space, my favorite type of file type is an SVG. You can also use a PNG as well, but those are my 2 go-tos for working with designs for Cricut Design Space. So you can go ahead and press browse and browse your computer for the file that you're looking for, but for me, because I downloaded it to the desktop, I could just easily drag and drop. I'm gonna go ahead and press complex, press continue. You can always check your design out and make sure it looks good. Looks good to me. So I'm gonna press continue. And cut image means that it's gonna cut it on the mat. Basically, you'd wanna use that for HTV or any type of vinyl or anything that you're not printing out. Now, if you're wanting to make like stickers or like birthday cards or something like that, you would then press print and then cut image. So it would print it out on a piece of paper and then your Cricut will cut the image out. I'm using vinyl, so I'm gonna do a cut image. Okay, now my file is uploaded, and all I have to do now is just click on the design and press insert image. For this design, I'm gonna use my whole Cricut mat. So your Cricut mat, depending on which one you have, can go up to 11.5 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my design to 11.5 inches. That should be good. Now, sometimes when you get PNG designs or SVGs, they're not all connected. So what you would have to do is you would have to highlight the whole image, and you can't see it on my computer, but there's a little button that says weld or attach. Either one of those buttons would work to attaching. the image and making it cut out as like a whole image and not into pieces. I recommend just attaching it if you want to be able to go back and change the image around a little bit, because once you weld it, you're not able to go back to the image and edit it. You would have to re-upload it and start from beginning if you wanted to change anything with the design. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it's already welded together, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to press make it now. Because I am working with HTV and this is going onto a t-shirt, I need to make sure and press the mirror button. And it's gonna basically turn the whole image backwards and make it mirrored, so when you lay it down, the image will look correct. Then all I have to do now is load my Cricut with my vinyl, and then once I load it, another little button will pop up, a little C will pop up, and then I'll press that button on my machine, and then my vinyl will start cutting. I'm gonna try my best, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just get the rest of these t-shirt orders done. I probably won't have time to get my bell bottoms and donut outfits out to the post office today. Those will have to go out tomorrow. But I'm for sure gonna get all that stuff done, and then I'm definitely gonna get all this stuff done today because I don't want any more open orders. I love having orders, don't get me wrong, but I wanna be able to have a few days of not working on any orders. One, to give me kind of like a day off. And two, I have a bunch of listings that I need to list, and then I have a bunch more outfits that I need to make and t-shirt designs that I need to make and add to my Etsy shop. So I have a lot of work that I have to do, and I don't want to have to worry about getting orders out. So I just want to get all these orders done so I don't have to worry about them. My customers will have all their goodies, and then I can work on making more goodies for customers. So I will see you guys once I'm done with all these shirts. This is how much vinyl I have left. I have quite a bit still, so that big giant roll I bought from my craft source has actually did pretty good. So I definitely have enough for a ton more shirts. I do have 2 more shirt orders because they're both missing a shirt. Both those shirts should be in the mail tomorrow, so I'm gonna get these out tomorrow. I think I have 2 more orders that I haven't printed out yet. I actually woke up this morning to a family shirt set, so 4 t-shirts, the monster truck one that I offer. I got 4 orders of those. Then I got another bell-bottom outfit. So I'm so freaking stoked that I am staying consistently busy. But let me show you all the packages that I have packaged up. All my t-shirt orders in there. It's a pretty big bag. It's completely full. And then Eric has a sign order that is gonna go out. So this person actually lives in the same area as we do. We were gonna do drop off, but they didn't reply back to us on what a good time would be. So we're just gonna go ahead and ship it out for them today, and they'll get it the next day. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean out my area, take these packages to the post office. I actually don't have to rush today because I have like an hour till I have to leave. So luckily I don't have to rush. But like I said, I'm just gonna clean my area and then go drop off these packages, and then I'll be done for the day until my boys go to bed, and then I'm gonna start all those bell bottoms and all those embroidered t-shirt orders, and I'm just gonna stay busy. I have a bunch of good news coming towards you guys. I'm gonna wait to tell you though, so just stay tuned. We have a lot of new exciting things going on here, and like I said in my last video, things have changed around here, so I'm gonna be making a whole separate video soon on an update of our life and our business and what's going on, and hopefully you guys will like all the new content that's coming. Make sure, keep a lookout for that video. Hopefully it comes out soon. But we have a lot of new stuff coming, so just wait and see. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.